I'm joshing around, and today we are playing Firewatch, a game where you look out on nature and make sure nothing bad happens, like a fire. In this game, we go through a lot of emotions, and I am so excited to play this. It's a beautiful game, and I think you'll see why very soon. I barely started it, barely. Something went... I just decided to start over. Some things were going wrong. Campo Santo presents in cooperation with Panic Inc. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. Let's go with major. You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Backpack. Ooh. Bye, elevator. Boxes. I feel like these, I shouldn't mess with these, but I want to look. Anything important? Okay, let's go. I'm guessing this is my truck? Yep. Load gear. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Beagle named Bucket. Shepherd named Mayhem. We're going with Mayhem. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good, or One Day White Rush. That'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she is absolutely right. Okay. Ooh, big meaty hand. I love the art of this game. It's beautiful. Alright. Anything we need? Thoroughfare Trailhead. Okay. Everything's so beautiful. (1980) It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. Mad. I feel like ignoring is just like getting away from the problem. You call her an inconsiderable asshole. Okay, I don't know about that. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. (1981) Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like Victoria's Secret model. Frolic. Very nice. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this game is beautiful. This game is breathtaking. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go too fast through it. What does this say? 2 forks, fire lockout. Lookout. 8 more miles still. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. (1982). Okay, 2 years later. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Me, moo, fuck, dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his face in. Scare. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Do we find the dog? 1984. Plan to have kids get waylaid by work. Oh. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job, agree if she commutes back and forth. We want to have her do her dreams, so let's have her follow her dreams. Agree if she commutes back and forth. You'll ask her if she'll commute back and forth if you don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985, Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I think we should talk about it. After seeing the multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. That is really hard. That is really hard when anyone gets dementia or anything like that. But when someone young gets it, it makes it even crazier. You both decide to keep this secret for now. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. Okay, so we still have the dog. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. I feel like that's only going to end in bad. 1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. So the problem is, sending someone to a home makes the person often feel betrayed, and you often spend less time unless you go with. If you don't send, it can become dangerous because you can't watch them all the time. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. We're going to take care of her as long as we can. So it looks like we made it halfway, slept the night, and are making it the rest. Man, this game's pretty. What's that? Fog? Hey, little buddy. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. Man. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. That drinking's probably not helping. You start going out after you put her into bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. You shouldn't be going out unless someone's watching her. That is very irresponsible, but if it was a person who was in the right mind, I would say trust. But since she has dementia, she could get out and she could be gone. So I'm going to say chair. Man, this game's... Oof. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Probably the best thing. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. And then a few weeks go by. Summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Man. You take it. So this is how we got the job? Wow. Into the lookout tower. I would love a job like this. I would love it. Wow. So instead of visiting her, I'm gone? I don't know how to feel about that. I will say this is beautiful. I keep saying it, but it really is. And I love the cartoony style, but the beautiful nature. It's really pretty. Turn on the power. Generator switch.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh! I'll read you. Hold left shift to activate. Okay. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's
I'm gonna turn this up.
wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. Nobody came home. Nobody home can stand you. That's just mean. You killed 3 ex-husbands.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Wow, what an opening. Day 1. Okay. I do know it goes by days. Is that a letter to my wife?
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
What?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Confirm with end-use compass.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh my gosh.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Yep.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them.
Okay.
Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Okay.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Like, can I write them a ticket?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
secure.
Shut up.
Okay, so they're shooting fireworks, and that could start a fire, so we need to go. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. West. Alright. So this game, I know there's gonna be a lot of walking, and before we go anywhere, this is where we're gonna stop today's episode. I want to keep them around 20 minutes, and so this is a really good stopping point. I'm gonna try not to cut out the walking, just because it's such a beautiful game, and I think that's a part of it. So we'll see, because I think there's a lot of walking. So if there's too much, then I might have to cut some out, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like, comment down below what you think of my choices I made. Please subscribe. Have a wonderful day.